Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Cynthia, and in this video, I want to talk about my OfferUp drama that happened this past week, and it's my excuse as to why I didn't finish posting everything on OfferUp. I don't know why. Maybe I got discouraged, maybe I got stressed out, and either way, I was avoiding, and I binge watched a show on HBO instead. Not recommended, okay? Not recommended. Especially if you're trying to do stuff. But that's what I chose to do. Yeah. So what ended up happening was I had a listing and I ended up selling it to two different people and I only had one item. And how that happened was on OfferUp, you can sell things to people who are going to come pick it up, or you can sell it to people who are going to, get it in the mail. You're going to ship it out to them. And OfferUp also recommends not to mark an item like sold until the sale is complete, because they say that you can't unsell an item like on the listing, like you can't make it back active or back available. You'd have to create a whole new listing. So they recommend not to manually mark it sold until it's complete. And so that's what I was trying to follow. But during this whole time, I did have a concern of somebody buying it for some weird reason. Even though I've sold things to people in person, I never worried about it before. But for some weird reason, I was I think maybe because this one got sold quite fast, within an hour of putting it up. So I kind of was concerned, but in the time between it got sold for a pickup and it got sold at full price for shipping, I couldn't figure out the solution. The solution that I came up with after everything was that I would go back into the listing and I would remove the option to automatically accept full price offers. So that's going to be what I do for now on, and hopefully that will prevent this from ever happening again, because I feel so bad for the buyer. I just think it's something that shouldn't have even happened. There should be things in place to help the seller not allow this to happen. And so the customer actually has to wait 10 days to get their money back. Even though before they bought it, they're not going to get it. So that's why I feel really bad about it. And I contacted the buyer and I apologized. And not everybody knows exactly how all this works. It's not that I can just press a button and undo the sale. I don't have that power or control, but I kind of think I should. Or I think that it should be something that customer service can take care of when you contact them, instead of just telling you the process. No, it's not helpful. I'm pretty sure that they can manually correct this. I don't know why they didn't manually just fix it the same day, so that way the person just had to wait maybe a week to get their money back instead of a week and a half about or more. Just saying. So that happened, and it just is discouraging, and frustrating and stressful, and I did post maybe a couple more things after that, but I don't know, just kind of I don't really enjoy that, so kind of. But no excuse, right? Besides my HBO show and me avoiding. Yeah. But I'm not gonna let that happen again, and it also made me kind of reflect on how I respond to things like that, and made me really question on how I respond to things, that kind of stuff, the things that I have no control over, but I'm this shouldn't have even happened, and other people are just don't worry about it, but I'm I don't know how you can't. I don't know. But me getting irritable, me getting angry, me getting frustrated about it doesn't actually help anyone. Because it's not like the person got their money back any faster. So I probably need to process that a bit. And as far as this week, my focus will be is to complete listing all my items. In order for me to be successful with that, I've thought that I really need to make sure that I have some kind of way to keep myself accountable to myself. So to support myself, but also push myself, I am going to start focusing on my routines and my kind of a schedule to keep. I haven't been very successful with it. I did start setting a schedule last fall, and I was pretty okay on it, but I really wasn't perfect, and I kind of fell off doing it, and I haven't been able to kind of get back doing it. So I'm going to opt for the way that I did it before that was successful, and that's where I listed each day, and then I gave myself just 2 things each day to do. Those were my mandatory to-dos. And so I might end up doing that. That way I can establish something, and get things kind of moving in the right direction. What I'm also going to think about doing is thinking about my weak spots. Like, where is it where I get, where I have a moment that I can make a better choice? I'm thinking that if I do 2 things each day, my weak spots are going to be getting up and out of bed. And also, I think the second place that is a weak spot is after I come home, I eat lunch. And so I think I'm going to have to establish maybe in those 2 times of the day and see if that makes a difference this week. And hopefully I'll be able to make some bigger progress and sell some more items this week, and be ready to work on my website. That's going to be after, because I have to really have my priorities set, and so all this stuff needs to get sold real fast, and then, or posted at least, so that way I can, because this is taking up all that energy, and then I'll be able to kind of swing it over into my business, and then hopefully focus on that. And after that, I will be starting to explore Dallas just a bit more, because it's going to be embarrassing vlogging, right? I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know, that's kind of weird, but I see people doing it around here. I'm moving forward. I'm pushing myself, and like I said, if you have any questions on anything that I've mentioned, anything specifically, please let me know. But I'll see you at the end of this week. I just really want to thank you for watching my video and following me along. I really hope you have a great week. Thanks. Bye.